Welcome back. Well, in between the shopping and cooking and Christmas parties, a lot of folks are going to go and take in a movie.
You better believe it. Our movie guy, Meyer, has been busy already.
Yeah.
Seeing a whole lot of movies in a short amount of time, and he's got some great ideas for you this holiday season. And this really is a time that people do make an attempt to go to the movies.
Absolutely.
Before we chat a little bit more, though, we want to ask you all watching at home, which of these upcoming films are you most looking forward to seeing?
All right, so you got Ferdinand, which Peyton Manning is in.
That's right.
Is he?
Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, Star Wars, Last Jedi, and we just put this up, so probably not a lot of folks have voted yet, but obviously Star Wars is in the lead.
Yeah.
But Will is here to talk about some of the others up, including The Post.
Yeah, I do some awards contenders too, because this is really the lead up to the Oscars now. So the first is The Post. I've actually seen the awards contenders. I got advanced screeners of some of these, and this is one that I can't review because of an embargo, but I can tell you a little bit about it. It stars Tom Hanks, Meryl Streep, and it's directed by Steven Spielberg. So I think if you were to create an Oscar caliber movie in a laboratory, you couldn't do much better than that. But it's based on a true story. It's about a battle between journalists and the government over the release of the Pentagon Papers. So, you know, objectively, this is a timely and pertinent story, and I think that it also, this movie was voted last week by the National Board of Review as the best movie of 2017. So can't give you my opinion, but clearly it's one you should have on your radar. So this one comes out at Christmas.
And why have you been able to review all of these?
Because I get to vote in the Critics' Choice Awards, which come up next month, and today is the deadline. So I've been watching 2 to 3 movies a day for the past 2 weeks to try and
That's a tough
get ready to vote tonight. So.
And this one right here.
The next one is The Shape of Water. This is one that is sort of a strange one, but it's been making a splash at festivals. This is a movie about a mute janitor at a secret government laboratory where she forms a relationship with this captured sea monster. This is from Guillermo del Toro, who brought us Hellboy, Pan's Labyrinth. This is a movie that is strange because it's a fantasy film, a period drama, it's a romance as well, and also just a thriller. I can't tell you why it's so strange without spoiling some of the twists, but this is going to be a divisive one, but it's certainly going to have people talking. A lot of critics love it, though. You're going to see a Best Picture nomination for this one at the Oscars, I think, and Best Actress for Sally Hawkins. So this is one that comes out at Christmas as well. You should definitely have this one on your radar, too.
All right, how about Darkest Hour?
Darkest Hour, yeah. This is a biopic where Gary Oldman plays Winston Churchill. It's set during World War II. It's kind of a companion piece to the movie Dunkirk, actually. And Gary Oldman, you wouldn't really know that that's him from looking at that Winston Churchill there, because he's just under heavy makeup, prosthetics, and a fat suit, but it's just not the physical stuff. He also just totally disappears into this role. I was just telling Russell, like, I just completely forgot that I was watching a performance. I thought it was Winston Churchill while I was watching it. So I don't understand how anyone could beat Gary Oldman at the Oscars for Best Actor. I think he's a lock for it. And the movie overall, it's a really fun and riveting piece of historical drama. So this one comes out Christmas too, so keep this one on your radar.
And some other ones that you're looking ahead to, Star Wars, Ferdinand, and Jumanji.
Yeah, these are all potential blockbusters. I haven't had a chance to see these, but Star Wars, of course, I mean, Beauty and the Beast is the highest grossing movie of the year right now. That is going to change in a few weeks. I mean, people just love Star Wars movies. You got Luke Skywalker coming back in this one, so people are really excited. And Ryan Johnson, the director, we're in good hands with him, and Disney signed him on for 3 more movies. And so although I haven't seen this one, I think that's a vote of confidence. So really excited for Star Wars.
Ferdinand,
the only animated movie coming out this month, which almost by default I think makes it a potential blockbuster because people are clamoring for family-friendly movies, and you know, this is one from people who brought us Ice Age, and as well as Peanuts, and like you said, this has Peyton Manning, so that enough.
Yeah, I can't remember what role he plays, but he's in it.
I'm not sure either. Yeah, I haven't seen this one, but yeah, I'm excited for that. This one comes out in a couple of weeks, so we're gonna take the family to see this one. And then Jumanji, yeah, this is a sequel to the 1995 one, starring the late great Robin Williams. So you've got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Kevin Hart here, who are box office gold. People seem to really love them together. I think that this is one that you're going to have kids going to see because of those two guys, but also it has the nostalgia factor. Like we saw with the horror film It a couple months ago, people are really rushing out to see movies that meant a lot to them when they were younger. And so I think people my age who grew up watching, you know, Jumanji, the original, as a kid, I think that's a reason that this movie is going to do really well at the box office too.
Awesome. Great breakdown.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
All right, and Peyton plays Guapo, we're being
Guapo?
told.
Okay.
Yes, Guapo.
Thank you, Leanne.
Not a big role, but he's in it.
He's in it,
Guapo.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much for coming on. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Great insight.
And you can vote, WBIR.com/vote, or on the WBIR app, just hit the vote button and sign in. So look at that. Middle one taking the lead right now.
Absolutely. Well, coming up next,